Greetings and salutations, YouTube Wanderer. The Lost One Gaming here, and welcome back to Game Dev Studio. And what did we call the studio again? Lost Studios? I believe it was. We're now working on our second game, which is supposed to be a medieval horror game. Now, in the past, our second game has usually been pretty trash. It hasn't gone over really well, and we haven't really been able to make a profit. But I'm thinking that we should be able to do things right this time. Let's see. We want to focus on the world design because it's usually our best thing. We don't know yet when it's going to be released. Don't want to make false promises. Of course, the interview was awful. Let's see. In terms of game conventions, we have a game convention in 5 months. So I think we'll go ahead and get ourselves registered for that. There we go. That'll be 18,000. Hopefully, we can make that up in terms of license sales. If not, we're going to suck. Speaking of license sales, I believe at this point, our engine is like the second most popular one on the market. If I'm not mistaken, 45.3. For our competitor and 37.7 for ours. The only thing is, I don't think there's anything else for us to research right now, at least that I can tell. I mean, I guess I kind of can't do anything right now because my CEO is still working, so there's that. Increase in popularity of the HEG HS 2.0 is expected. We still have not been able to really do anything in terms of console, or really anything else other than PC. Internet has become very widespread. When starting a mass advertisement campaign, you can now select ads on websites, which we have not done really any form of advertisement to this point, because we still don't know how to make a profit that way. Maybe in the near future when we can afford to, but not now. Not now. I think, let's see, our first game made 85,000 with no advertising whatsoever, just going to conventions. We worked on that for 5 years. So far, we've been working on this one for 2.3 years. So I think we're gonna... I don't know if I extended this work phase already. It seems like it is a little bit longer. I think I extended it once. The internet is undergoing mass commercialization. Additional advertising agencies are now available to heavily market or shill on such websites. Yeah, I never really bothered to do that. I'd like to be honest with our games. You know, I don't like to just boost and create fake hype. It's either going to be good or it's going to be bad. Let's see. Booth visitors seem to like the game you were presenting and said the Castle on the Hill was not bad. Alright, so with us being 61%, not bad. I don't know. Maybe by the time we finish, they'll think it's pretty decent. Let's see. So we missed the VGPE, so we can't go to that one. The GYGO convention, we can still go to that one, so we'll go ahead and book our spot there. Now we're at 405K. I was going to say, let's see. We started, can't even remember where we started now at this point. When I started this episode, I can't remember how much we had. But hopefully we can, let's see. Actually, I was going to say property and rivals. Is that what I need to go to? There's a financial report. There we go. Office and expenses. Let's see. Financial report. So we have not sold any licenses like in the past couple months. I do not think. Let's see. Yeah, no. We've just been losing money for like 3 or 4 months now. So that's not good. That's not good at all. Maybe we can make something happen. Come on, I need something. Give me something, game. Give me something. I need money. I need money. Convention's going to begin in a month. There's the convention. They still said it was not bad. We're now 70% through the game. Of course, it's going to have some bugs still left in it, too. So we're going to have to deal with that in the near future. Nintendo just released their... What was that? Nintendo 128 platform. New tech available. Massively multiplayer online. I think we actually made some money there. I think we sold like 1 or 2, 3 licenses, I'm sorry. It's about freaking time. It seems like we go like a couple months without selling anything, and then all of a sudden we'll have like this crazy boost in sales. It's like, where did this come from? Frick, we missed the game developer congregation. We could go to the VGPE congregation, or the VGPE, which would cost us 13K, the 13K that we pretty much just made. So I guess we'll kind of have to do that. Alright, let's go ahead and book our spot. So that begins in 3 months. That brings us down to 399K though. So we're going to have to watch our funds here. Gary has announced that their HEG HS 2.0 platform is no longer supported. I thought they just got a boost in popularity. So now it's no longer a thing anymore. It's like it goes from, oh, it's a boost in popularity to, yeah, we're discontinuing it. You know, forget the popularity. We don't freaking care. We don't want to put this out anymore. Alright, so now they said it was pretty good, so I think that by the time we get done with the game, we should be okay. I don't think we'll need to do any more extensions of the phase. Dang it, we're down to 398 though now, so the hope is that this game can make us a good maybe 100K worth of profit, considering the last game got us 80 or almost 90k. Let's see, CEXPI has closed down due to bankruptcy. Alright, so that sucks. Not anything I can really do about that one, but they will be missed. They will be missed. Alright, so we're 96% through. I gotta remember to go ahead and do the quality assurance phase, because I've forgotten to do that sometimes, and it has literally ruined everything. 99, 90, there we go, 100%. Alright, so now we got radio advertisements. Not that I'm going to be using those, at least at the moment. So let's see, we will go ahead and begin the quality assurance. Alright, paid 10,000. Hopefully it won't have too many bugs anyway. I'm going to go ahead and send this to the game developer congregation as our last kind of advertising round, even though it's not really advertising, but just to go ahead and boost things up a little bit. Let's see. Oh my god, there's so many bugs in this game. Probably why it looked like crap for a good while until we pretty much were almost done with it. So down to 387k now. The game convention will start in a month. Alright, so let me see. I want to go ahead and research new tech. Oh my god, we got so much to do. I was talking about how there really wasn't much that we could have done, but I guess now there's everything that we need to research, which it shouldn't take that long. I always hate that the virtual world always goes like they always take it off so quickly. It's like, it's pretty much like they give up on VR, but I guess kind of VR just heads to PC only, like rather than just kind of having like how we have now with like the HTC Vive and all these other little things. So they said it was good. I don't know if good is good enough, but we're gonna go ahead and release it. So profit of negative 13k right now straight off the bat. Alright, so our first week, $9,000 worth of sales. Ooh, this is not looking too great, but I mean, of course, we are making a profit, so it does count for something. Let's see what the reviews say about the game. 9 out of 10. Really? Wow. I was expecting a lot less considering how the sales are right now, but we were able to get a 9 out of 10 overall. This game better do a lot better than that if it's a freaking 9 out of 10. It's better than the first game. Come on, guys. We got to do better. So they said, discover role of dialogue and horror genre, audience genre match discovered. Alright, the things that the game tries to do is severely let down by the chosen age audience. What? Performance was great. Lost Studios knew what they were doing, since off the top of my head I can't think of anything that will make my game experience bad. There's nothing off or weird about the character dialogues. So I'm trying to think, they said audience genre match. So is horror not something that we can like, what is it? Market to teens? Is that what they're saying? So maybe but I feel like at the same time, if I only market to a mature audience, we're not going to be able to sell that much, though. That's the thing. So I mean, we're down to, what is it, 28,000 in terms of profit. So we did kind of fall off from our last one, but I mean, you know, did we finish researching everything? We have. All right, let's go ahead and get our game engine updated as well then. So we made about half as much money as we did on our last game. Alright, let's go ahead and get particle lens, lens flare, VR, HDR, and joystick support. Here we go. Well, I definitely want, I would like for us to hire another employee. Like I said, I want to see if we can find somebody cheap, just for a little bit. But I don't think I've still really been able to find anybody, in terms of a designer, that is. That guy's $4,000. I'm not going to pay that much for him, so... Yep, still no one. I don't want to be producing the same games over and over, though. That's the only thing. So we're up to 62k in terms of profit. 64. Where are we going to finish? Probably about 65, 66. I was going to say maybe we could finish about 70, but at this point, nah, I don't see that happening. Alright, so let's see. We've done the medieval sandbox. We've done the medieval horror. What other options do we have at this point? A casino. Casino sandbox, casino horror, casino racing. I mean, at this point, what is this currently trending? I don't know what trending is. Spy thriller and fantasy genres are currently I was about to say trending again. Trending. Man, I guess we'll do another medieval game. We'll kind of do like a sequel to what was it, a sequel to The Kingdom, which was a medieval sandbox game. So we'll do that. We'll go $10 with a teen audience and PC platform along with a studio team, and we will call it, let's see, just gonna be The Kingdom something. The Kingdom Come. No, God, reminds me of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Let's see, The Kingdom Come Reborn. There you go. Have fun with that one. Have fun with that one. I can't remember whether it was a third person. I think it was a third person. I feel like it was a third person. I don't remember actually at this point. So we'll just make it third person if it wasn't before. Branching story into backstories. All right, we'll go ahead and throw everything in here except for let's see, advanced world design. We'll throw everything in there that isn't the thirst and hunger pretty much, because I mean we can kind of use everything else. Tips and hints, selectable difficulty. Although it's sandbox, so how would you... well, we'll find a way. We're visionary, okay? We'll find a way. Let's do realistic graphics, motion capture. It's going to cost us 5K at the moment. We'll do regular soundtrack, which is now boosted up to 15K. Static, ambient audio, procedural ambient audio. And why can't I begin my development? What did I miss? Where did I miss something? Oh, dialogue, of course. How could I forget my dialogue? We'll go ahead and still do amateur voice acting because I still don't think it's worth us having the professional voice acting at the moment. So just go ahead and let that one slide. Alright, and I think we should be good to start. Alright, let's go ahead and begin our development. I will go ahead and extend the polishing phase, but I can't do that at the moment. So let's see, we're up to 67K in terms of profit. We're going to make it to probably about 68, I think. Actually, I was going to say we might be able to make it to 70, but nah, the sales have dropped off just before 70. Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We might just barely make it to 70K, which isn't too bad. Like I said, with no advertising, that's pretty good for us. So let's see. We got a point that we can use, so I think I'll go ahead and throw that into charisma. Just because we need some help in terms of our interviews and things, so definitely. Let's see. Game conventions. We've got the Game Developer Congregation, which begins in 5 months. Go ahead and book our spot there. Alright, have fun. 7,300 points left. Pretty sure this is already a lot more points than we put into the Castle on the Hill. Oh, 69.9. And come on, give me 70. Give me 70. There we go. We did make it to 70. We did make it. So now let's see back in terms of the engine licensing. So we are now 45.2, still not the most attractive on the market. If I could pause you for like a split second, like, can I do that? I would like for you to not. Hold on, change team. Let me take you off of it. I can't. Frick. I was gonna say I was gonna have him go ahead and try and do the update or the revamping of the game engine to see if that would boost things up a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let's see, revamping. Okay, so he has switched over completely to that. So there we go. I want us to see what we can do there. So we're going and putting whatever we can into that. Games with sci-fi theme are now trending. Increase the popularity of the Puma is expected. Castle on the Hill is now off the market. Okay, cool. Alright, so we went ahead and did our revamp. So now are we starting back on this one yet? No, we are not. Alright, let me go ahead and assign us back to this project. There we go. Let me also check the job market to see if we can find any designers that are really cheap. Why? Why do you have to be a manager? I wanted a designer. God dang it. God dang it. The only person is a 27-year-old designer that costs $4,000 a month, which is more than I'm willing to pay right now, considering we know our games are only going to make about 70 or 80K in terms of profit right now. So, of course, with the increased reputation, our reveals will go a lot better. So we'll go ahead and gain a little bit more points off of that right off the bat. So that helps a little bit. So we're about 10% through the game right now. Reveal was met by few people. Reveal score of 2.83K. Popularity gained 283 points. Alright, it's fan favorite sequel. Of course, they thought it was a joke because we're literally 10% through the game. So, I mean, what did they expect? Like, guys. It's nowhere near being done, okay? Nowhere near being done. Oh, the interview was alright for once, I guess because of my increased charisma, so that's good. That extra point paid off pretty nicely. Alright, plus 6K for engine licensing. So where do we stand now after that revamp? We are currently at 46. So we're catching up to Love 2D. I was going to say, I think we might actually raise our price, considering they're charging 16K. I think we're going to boost ours to... We're going to double our price up to $6,000. There we go. We got to make a little bit of extra money. If they can charge $16,000 for theirs, which isn't that much better than ours, I think we might as well charge, you know, $6,000. I mean, it's not overpriced. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. So we're about 15% through with 6,000 points left. We're making, we sold 2 licenses, so that's good. Games in the hospital theme are now trending. Let me go back to the job market, see what we can find. Nothing. Still nothing. There's a 28-year-old designer. There's a 22-year-old designer. $2,300 a month. That's probably the best that I'm gonna get right now, to be completely honest. I don't know. We might just wait a little bit longer. Because I don't want to... I always throw us into the fire, and we start off and we get one employee, and then things go to absolute crap because the game, you know, we've had to spend, like 3 years paying someone. So, yeah, that's the thing. So, combine the, what, $15,000 with the $3,000 a month salary for, like, 3 years. Yeah. No way we're going to make enough for that. Not right now, at least. Let's go ahead and handle that interview. We don't know yet. Let's see the story. Think it'll be great fun. Don't want to make false promises. That one was awful, apparently. Didn't go as well as the last one. We're up to 500k now. With a reputation of 5.3k, actually, at the moment. Oh, game conventions. Game developer congregation begins in 4 months. Registration ends in 2, so we'll go ahead and book our spot there. That'll cost us $18,000. I was going to say I wish I could go ahead and book us for the GY Go, but I can't because we're already in the other one. But we'll get there eventually. We made 13k off the license, so we pretty much made our money back. Almost. Just about. Sold 3 engine licenses, so we're getting there. Getting there. I can say that so far it's been a little bit more consistent than it has been in the past, where we've gone months without selling jack squat, so... Although now that I think I've said that, I think now we're going months without selling jack squat, so... God dang it, I opened my mouth a little bit too early. About 30% through the game now. We've been working on this for 1.6 years. We have not even gotten to the dialogue section of the game. We've not even gotten to the dialogue section of the game yet, so yeah, we've got ways to go. Got a ways to go. Hopefully they won't think that it's a joke this time around. They thought it was average, so average being 33% through is a pretty good sign, I'd say. I think we'll probably extend the polishing phase once, and then we'll go ahead and release. Word of mouth gets around quickly. Thanks to availability of the internet, it happens even faster. So the efficiency of game conventions is greatly increased. Cool, because I do those and do those only, so I'm glad that that is a thing. Alright, so now the GY Go convention, we can go ahead and book our spot there. But that means we miss out on the, what was it, the VGPE convention. So, I mean, I guess we just kind of hedged our, hedged our losses there. But, I mean, we're going to a lot of conventions. I think we've been able to keep at least 1 or 2 each round. So, I'm okay with that. 38%. It's still showing 30. I was about to say, it's still showing 37.7. We sold some more licenses for 4.5k. Wait a minute. I guess they did say the tax were like 20%, didn't it? So I was gonna say, goodness gracious, we're supposed to be selling it for $6,000. I guess in order to make $6,000, like right off the bat, I'd actually have to sell it for $6,500. So they still thought it was average. Gain popularity 600 points. Where do we stand right now in terms of popularity? 472 popularity and 602 hype. We've been working on it for 2 years so far. All right. So 43% through. Hold on, game conventions. Next one will be the game developer congregation in 6 months. Go ahead and book our spot there, 18k. Back to the job market. Hold on. Because I feel like that guy was the best guy that I was gonna find, but I just didn't even want to pay him $2,000. Now there's a guy that costs $12,000 a month, and I'm definitely not paying that. If I didn't want to pay $2,000, you better believe I'm not gonna pay $12,000. You better believe that one. All right, so 47% through. Sure, I'll handle the interview. We'll say the dialogue this time. Don't know yet. Think it'll be great fun. Don't want to make false promises. They still said it was awful. I'm okay with that. Eventually, once we get an employee, we'll be able to do hands-on interviews, so that's the thing. Let's see. Back to the market. Still nothing new. Still nothing new. A couple young engineers and young artists, but that's not what I'm looking for. So that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. We're about a little over 50% through the game right now, so I'm hoping that now it'll go from average to good, possibly, maybe. We want graphics this time, so they still said it was awful. We did still gain a little bit of popularity, so I mean, you know, new tech available, bloom, normal mapping as well, and depth of field. So we'll have to get those in our next one. Still said it was average. All right, we're up to 530k though, so we're still making money. So we're doing pretty good there in terms of that. 13k right there. Still nothing new. There's a designer that, level 3 designer, 3,900. I don't want to pay more. Don't want to pay more. Just give me like a really cheap designer, okay? Give me one that costs like 1,500 and I will be happy. Okay, oh frick, that's not what I meant to do. Game conventions. Dang it, I missed the GY Go convention. Frick. I think so. We'll have to go ahead and book our spot for the game developer congregation again, because that's all we can do at this point. I'm waiting on another one to pop up. I can't remember when that happens, because it's 2001 now. I feel like we should have a new one by now, but I guess we don't. So that's the thing. Ooh, 17K off of licenses. I think our license is starting to look a lot more attractive than it has in the past. Maybe not, but I like to think of it that way. Yeah, they're still beating us by like a point, almost a point and a half, which isn't really that much, but you know, I think our prices really kind of helped us in that battle there. I was still supposed to be looking for employees. God dang it, that's what I meant to do. $10,000, great, cool. 10,000, 2,490. Oh boy, still not getting what I want. I was gonna say that might be the best option. Every time I've passed on someone that's 2,000, then the next person I get is like $15,000, and I definitely don't want them. So, the only purpose that I really have for my designers right now is literally to get me more like, just to get me more themes and genres. I mean, they help out a little bit in terms of the game in terms of the game production, but not really that much. They thought it was not bad, so we'll go ahead and extend this work period because we definitely need to, more than likely. Considering they said it was not bad, which I don't want to really. Dang it, we missed the VGPE, so we'll go ahead and go to the GY Go. I don't really want to release until we can at least see like good or pretty good, which I think is what we saw from the last one. I think it was pretty good. Alright, let me go back to the employees, see what we can find. $7,000. Not what I'm looking for. $7,000 again. $1,500. I'll take it. Come work for me. Oh, frick. Wait, no. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, I need you. Wait, I gotta put in a new desk. Hold on. I'm prepared. I'm prepared. Okay. I'm coming. Let's see. That's a conference table. That's not what I'm looking for at all. This is what I wanted. I guess we'll just throw it by the freaking front door. Fine, that'll work. I also haven't updated my computers. I should probably do that. That's the thing. Let's go ahead and get out of this. Alright, and then we will go ahead and upgrade our workplace. And there we go. So now, we should be able to hire this new employee who will now design things for us. So let's see. 1,500 was it? Anybody else? 2,600. 2,280. Alright, there we go. We'll go ahead and send Taurus the job offer. There you go. Do they have female employees yet? I just thought about that. Oh no, you're working on third person. I need you to not do that, actually. What's up? Shoot guns at the range. Sure, we'll go ahead and do that. Dang it, I wanted you to just kind of work on everything else. Not really work on the project. I wanted you to work on our actual themes and things. Maybe once he gets done with that, he'll stop, and then I can assign him to something else. Super Family Support, he is still working on it. They still thought it was not bad. The thing that sucks is like he doesn't really have a lot of knowledge in this, so that he's probably gonna ruin things, to be completely honest. So things are gonna go south from here just because I have him around. So there's that. New tech available, specular mapping, which we still can't work on just yet. Research new tech. Practice main skill. Cancel. If I could, can I do that? I mean, I guess I could. Let's do that. All right, we're gonna cancel him from that, and then we're gonna have him design new themes. So we'll have him work on that while we're still working on the main actual project, and then we'll see. Hopefully, he won't come back to do anything yet. Okay, bribing reviews is now riskier, which we don't do that anyway. He's now back working on the project. I was gonna say I guess I could assign him to a whole different team, but I mean I guess we'll take what he can provide us at this point. So microtransactions are now available. The question is, will they actually be worth anything? Will you be able to make any money off of a game that has microtransactions? Because they usually hate them. Okay, they thought it was pretty good now, so they're about 73% through. So I think that's a pretty good sign. All right, he's now working on nothing, so we'll have him. Can we do a new genre? I'm gonna need you to do what you can. All right, slow research, okay? So now the last one, what did we actually get? What did he? What was he able to do? Military. Okay, so if we could get him to research a genre and he ends up getting like strategy, I think that will work out pretty well for us. I don't know if we're gonna get that, but I want a military strategy game because we always have one. So I'm looking forward to it. All right, game conventions. Let's see. The GYGO convention, we almost missed that one. I almost missed that one. I'm glad I checked on it. Because the freaking registration ended in 2 days. Like, good lord, we were so close to missing that one. And we need every bit of... Oh, are you going on vacation already? No, can't. We're going to a convention in like 2 weeks. Like, no, I need you to stay. What's up? Sure, we'll go bowling. $20, why not? Nintendo, God, everybody's like taking off their platforms. 566k. The Kingdom Reborn was pretty good. Alright, we're 80% through. I'm probably going to finish this game up and then I'm going to call it an episode. So, let's see. Taras Vasiliev has fallen ill. Alright, so, dang it. He's going to take a vacation one way or the other, I guess he said. What did he end up... okay, action. I could do military action. That one works. I guess I'll just let him rest for a minute. Hopefully, we'll see how much he's going to cut into our profit margin, too. Because, like I said, I still hate that the game doesn't really take into account that you've been making money the entire time. It will just say, okay, well, production costs. You have this employee that costs you like 1,500 plus, you know, whatever else that you've been doing in terms of development costs. Kind of still hate that, but I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. Registration's ended for that one. Let's go to the VGPE instead. Then we can go ahead and go there. And I was gonna say we might be able to make it to the GYGO. Registration ends in 4 months. We should be able to make it to that one too. And by that time, I think we will, by that time, I think the game will probably be done, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe. Let's see. Can he, I was gonna say, can you now actually do a new theme or genre? Okay, he can. Okay, so we're gonna have him do a new genre and see if he can get strategy or whatever he may be able to get. Use the Abacoxy G5 platform to frustrate the microtransactions, which is why I have not done any microtransactions for that specific reason. Adventure. Use the XYU there. Everybody's frustrated with microtransactions. I don't do them. Now, apparently now they're supposed to have updated it to the point that it doesn't stay that way forever. They said it was not bad now. Oh boy. That worries me because it went from pretty good to not bad. So I'm wondering, why is it now not bad? Is it because of the bugs? Like, what's happening? Is it because it's just a dated game in comparison? I don't really want to extend the phase anymore either, so that's the thing. So I feel like once we get done with it, we're... Oh, frick, I forgot. We're supposed to be going to... God dang it, I missed the registration for the GYGO. Alright, well, we'll have to do what we can. Have to do what we can. So, let's see. I guess we'll just finish out, or we might just wait for one more convention. We'll go to the Game Developer Congregation, and I was gonna say we could extend the phase and then just stop midway through, but then I don't know. I don't want to do that either. Rock climbing, sure, we'll go ahead and do that. That gives us knowledge in parkour, right? Yep. So we're almost done. 99% through, and there we... Oh, nope. There we go. We'll go ahead and do the QA. Might as well go ahead and pay 10,000 for that. There's really no bugs, actually, so we did pretty good in terms of that. I thought, considering that we had a new employee on it, that everything would go to crap. So we got 4 months left on that. I want you to see if you can go ahead and design me a new theme. You can't. Okay, so I'll let you rest. Let you have that one. Let's research our new tech. Research all. Alright, we'll go ahead and get all that stuff started. So yeah, the game is... One way or the other, I don't think the game is going to be that great, considering there's been so many advancements in technology since we started this game that are not in the game. So, I mean, I don't really think there's anything we could really do to save it from being mediocre at best, probably. My God, my CEO is just cranking it out right now. Let's go ahead and put another point into charisma. Alright, so that way we can do a little bit better with our interviews, possibly. We still haven't gotten the option to do, what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Hands-on interviews, so that's the thing. So we got it in 1 month. Let's see. I want you to go ahead and Can we work on our game engine now? Is that some... Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and put all of this stuff in here. Alright. Go ahead and update our game engine, and hopefully it will now be the best game engine on the market. It might not be, but we'll try. We'll see. Alright, the Game Developer Congregation will begin in a month, which it is now beginning. They thought, okay, so now it's pretty good again. Don't know how those 2 bugs literally made it go from from what it was to pretty good. Okay, so let's go ahead and release it, because we already did our quality assurance, so we should be good. Negative 56K because of our employees. We made 16K in the first week, so that's pretty promising actually. I'm okay with this. 12,000. We've made a profit of 16,000 so far. What are the reviews looking like, by the way? Let's see. 7 out of 10. Not as good as our last game, but you know what? It's okay. We worked on it for 6 years. It didn't feel like it was that long. Apparently it was, though. Alright, so 25K we made off of that one. And that was, well, so far. We still haven't taken into account the fact that we actually didn't have our 1 employee there for the entire time. But we still did pretty good, I would say. I mean, we didn't lose money. We still haven't lost money on a game yet, so I think we're doing pretty good. Our last game made about 70K, I think, right? It made 71K, so I think we might be around that same level this time around too. So 68.6, 69. Can we get to 70? Yes, we can. So we did a little bit better than our last game, even though the game wasn't as good as the last game. But, you know, hey, we're up to 740K, so I'm okay with this. But I'm going to end it here, guys, and I will see you in the next one.